fuss to a new member of his staff.
Boy, good job.
Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Springfield Cardinals. Springfield find themselves on a 5-game skid. Stepping into the box, Eli Feliz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Stepping into the box, number 96. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. 0-1 the count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eibner giving chase, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. At the plate, Julian Gutierrez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Two out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Parrish is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Into the box now, Bo Medrano, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the 2nd. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the 1st out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Clyde Ferreira. No balls and 1 strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The fastball called for strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Fouled away. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eibner moves over, and that ends the inning. One hit, one left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jose Gil, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2. Popped him up. Cross is there. One down. At the plate, Eli Feliz 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Parrish makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in, number 96. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike one, 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Down the third baseline. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. One. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
In now, Bo Medrano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit the other way out toward right field. Parrish moves over. 2 gone. So digging in now, Clyde Ferreira. In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees into both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
So it was a strikeout looking there. James Vincent is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. Even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning. That was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
In now, Jose Gil, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Sunday night. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eli Feliz. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Eibner sprinting after it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in once again, number 96. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. Just a tick behind for a strike. It's 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. Up. Popped him up. Sanchez has room in foul territory, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in, Julian Gutierrez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he gets ahead 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Parrish ranging forward. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Popped high in the air. Guerrero is underneath this one. 1 down. Ready now, Bo Medrano. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Lowry looks up, and they have taken the lead. Stepping in now, Clyde Ferreira. No balls and a strike to count. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive, and will do it again on 0-2. This one's down to 3rd. Couch has it. And there's out number 2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, James Vincent. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. high in the air down the right field line. Parrish is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Enrique Liriano. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor.
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
Right, good job right there.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series. Now at the plate, Robbie Green. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And he fouls this one off. Sanchez in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Skied into very shallow right. Parrish is going to get there, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Andres Gomez, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. In the air to straightaway right. Moving under it, Parrish. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Vaughn Sherman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's in there for strike one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Parrish is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So not much happening here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
When a guy's featuring big time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heat.
Guerrero gloves it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pena has it in his tracks. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Javier Campillo. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Guerrero waits on it. And the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. So coming to the plate, Thomas Irving, 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Guerrero comes up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pena on the move. And that retires the side. Make it 9 straight here to start. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And it's fouled away. Sanchez in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Andres Gomez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. To defer. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another chance. Vaughn Sherman. He flew out in his last at bat. Ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Derek Fisher the next to bat. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. So far on the year, Fisher carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jeff Bigay. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. Striding in, Javier Campillo. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating high level up with a quality fastball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rough Riders lead it. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Dribbled up the line. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping up now, Jason Bowden. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Parrish will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Robbie Green. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Fly ball out toward left center field. McCord will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. High in the air out to center field. McCord is there, 2 gone. Now to the plate, Vaughn Sherman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. First offering on its way. Hit on the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Pulled toward right center field. McCord is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Now at the plate, Javier Campillo. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. So he makes it through 8 with the perfecto still intact. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rough Riders are out in front, 3-0. Ready once again, Thomas Irving. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Grounded down the third baseline. Wild throw there as he tried for the backhand, but it got right by him. Now at the plate, Enrique Castillo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. No balls and 1 strike. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Enrique Castillo becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Standing in now, Jason Bauer, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Oh, and the no-hitter is erased here in the 9th. So there'll be no visit to the record books here in this one, as after.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, and it certainly won't be his last.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Frisco took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Number 34 takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he pitched into the 9th, allowing only the 1 hit. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Frisco Rough Riders and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball. It's ready now. Steve Chavez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, strike one. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Cross is up with it, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now batting, Carmen Zapata. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. 2 out, nobody on.
Play this for the rest of the day. Get ranked over my guy.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Fouled off. And here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. In now, Leroy Ochoa. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. It's a run on. Striding forward for his first chance, Boone Divine. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Cross has a play. 1 out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Set to get his evening at the plate started. George Aponte batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Also striding in, Luis Torrens, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Wind up and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pena is under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Into the box now, Steve Chavez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And it's fouled away. Now a ball lined softly down the left field line. Foul. The 0-2 once more is at the knees and called strike 3. Digging in to try it again. Ruben Links. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like he would really change the complexion of the inning. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Guerrero charging this one. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Leroy Ochoa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pena is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Alan Cordoba hits next. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Parrish will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Boone Devine. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
1-2 now. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Pena giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Valdez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fly ball right down the line in left. Pena sprinting after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. First delivery to him on the way. Swing of that fastball. Couch over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. At the plate, Luis Torrens. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Fouled away. Sent on the ground out to second. Cross takes it in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping in, Steve Chavez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Again, another foul ball. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Ruben Links. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. Into the box now, Carmen Zapata. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Grounded back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Link over at second. Zapata at first. 2 out in the inning. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. Now at the plate, Alan Cordoba. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hard ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Settling in now, Boone Devine. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Boone Devine.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Rounded to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. This is in the air out to right field. Parrish is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready for another shot now, George Aponte. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2 pitch. Very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. Skipper out of the gun.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Frisco took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Number 34 wins his 3rd of the season. Julian Rivera earns the save out of the bullpen, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.
And the show 18.
Can't stop him.
from the windy city of Chicago. Baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today, game 2 of this 4-game set between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Albert Almora aims to bring his hitting streak to 25 straight games right after this. Riding in, Lorenzo King. He will lead this one off today. Underway this afternoon as the first pitch of the game is hit in the air to left field. Schwarber is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Next for Milwaukee, Orlando Arcia, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In is Christian Yelich, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint,
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs.
First pitch on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Kane on the move. He's got it 1 away. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year. I would say he had a pretty good year.
To first, to his left, Aguilar, and he'll step on the bag himself. And first offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport, and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. Hard on the ground towards short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here comes the first pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Scope, who's nicknamed Mamba. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And it's 0-2 to Scope. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Shaw, runner at first with 2 gone. Behind 0-2 now. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Brewers strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Schwarber
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yelich is under it. He's got it 1 away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And, guys, the things you need to focus on today, you got to watch this team. They have the most errors in the league. You cannot be a successful ball club and kick it around and give this team extra outs. Let's see what happens.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So just like that, he's at third here with one away as we show you the league leaders in 3 base hits. And as you can see there on the graphic, he's off to a hot start, leading the NL in that category here for the first month of the season. Here's Javier Baez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Garcia fields it cleanly. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Braun is there, and they go down in a hurry here as he stops. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to baseball on the show from Wrigley Field. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Oh, shit.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Arcia brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Digging in, Christian Yelich was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground into short. There's Baez. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Hendricks, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number 1. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes Yelich. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. The next Cubba, Ben Zobrist. He flew out in his last at-bat. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Around first is Zobrist heading for second now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High pop-up. Arcia is there. And that's the 3rd out. Now in the box, Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. That's on the inside corner to put him behind. Aguilar makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. He's not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Zobrist ranging back, and that one is gone.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Right there, Murphy at second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. The throw into second, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Into the box, Manny Pena. He reached on a single in his first try. Hard ground ball to third. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So now the Brewers pitcher, Wade Miley, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And good awareness behind the plate as he'll make the quick basket catch for the second out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Lorenzo Cain, 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. No balls and 1 strike. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But 2 come across to score in the inning. Striding into the box, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Cain. He gets there, and that's the second out. Standing in, Chris Bryant. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Line toward the gap in left center. Cain is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. Digging in, Orlando Arcia. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Shoots this one over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So striding forward now, Christian Yelich. No hits to this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
So he got him swinging. Christian Yelich goes down for out number 2 in the top half. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a tick behind for a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Aguilar is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Liner toward right center. Cain is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rizzo flied out in his first at-bat, so making him 0 for 1 so far. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. The pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. The throw is low, and he can't make the peg.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Look like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Ben Zobrist now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Miley sets. Here's the first pitch. Soft liner towards center. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB first pitch hack, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And a relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. So he's able to come through here with 2 away. And that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And the second run will score as well.
Man, he was
that's Kyle Schwarber. Let's go.
First pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Standing in now, Javier Baez. Line to the right side. Yelich there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. 5 innings complete. The Cubs are on top 7-4. Travis Shaw will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. 0-2 to Travis Shaw.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
So he sets him down swinging. Travis Shaw goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike 0-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Corey Knebel enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
From the stretch. Right side hit hard. Scope is there, and there's one away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. Jason Hayward will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. Scope's able to get there. On to first, and there are 2 down. Riding in once again, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and then Drew Smiley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now here it comes. 0-1 the count. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Smiley, an Arkansas native. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Hernan Perez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Heading out toward shallow right. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Brian Gunzing will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Popped him up. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Brent Suter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Suter benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Standing in, Albert Almora. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go big.
In now, Daniel Murphy. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Almora rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set. Here's the 0-1 and a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Murphy leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Braun. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here comes the 0-1 and no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Yelich. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Here's Javier Baez as he swings and hits a laser to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Lifetime against Brian Dunsing. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Schwarber has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man in. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going. to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Steve Cishek enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. 2 out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2. Swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it here 9-4. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong.
Number 8.
In the air out to center field. Kane is under it. 1 down. Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing, called strike. 0-1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes, or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Carl Edwards Jr. comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Edwards, a native of South Carolina. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Travis Shaw becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Digging in now, Jonathan Scope. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pedro Strop answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider, 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Ugly swing right.
Hit high and deep to left field. Schwarber going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping into the box. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Brandon Morrow takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. And Morrow uses the fastball to get ahead. It's 0-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Good swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll go here as the ball game is over.
Well, I never thought they'd reach this milestone, but here we are, 26 wins in a row, tying the Major League record set by the New York Giants way back in 1916. One of the great all-time runs in any sport, and we're here watching it.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Chicago Cubs used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Kyle Hendricks earns his 5th winner of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final lineup of the game.
I'll bet.